Watch the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll see the Riverhogs, superstar running back. Your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Riverhogs and the Broncos under the lights on Sunday night.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for this visiting Omaha club, they can't be any better as we hit the halfway mark. A perfect 7-0 on the year.
And when we looked at this team in August and we looked at the schedule, we thought they had the potential to get on to
All right, welcome to the Outlanders show. Ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax. Major P runs the defense, I run the offense. So, you know what that means. Going to be a high-scoring game, and there I go running. Oh, I almost did something. So, anyways, check out our sponsors, Rogue Energy at rogueenergy.com. Use promo code Outlander85. Receive 5% off. Also, check out our good friends at Panda. Here we go. Look at this. Mike the Outlander.
And the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed. Take what the and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And incomplete on the deep ball. So this game, Charles, you know, we talked about potential.
Down in the Baja. There we go.
Can you cheat?
Spin. Oh, shit. Nice. Trust.
I was spinning like,
Spin move. Welcome to the Baja.
It's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He completes it to Evans. The numbers for Evans in last week's ball game. 5 catches, 84 yards, and a touchdown.
Look, I know everybody wants to be number 1 in everything they do, but he's number 2 in the league in receiving yards. That's a strong number, a strong year, and they want that to continue.
Now 2nd and 5. Now the first carry here for their running back. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. This defense for the Broncos, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And they needed to be because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of the game.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. The numbers for Williams a week ago, north of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
After watching that play result, it took me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and we asked him, so how you plan to move the ball against his defense?
He didn't really tip his hand, did he?
No, he didn't. I think it's because he really didn't have an answer. He wasn't quite sure how he was going to get it done, and that play showed us exactly why he was worried.
Yeah, this number 1 defense, they can put that on their highlight reel. They have been able to stop the run all season long. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The River Hogs offense led by their running back.
All right, can we run the ball? Ooh, left. Left. Can I switch it left? Yep. Boom. I don't know why he went straight.
There's no way I can go outside. That was only 2 yards? None of those. None of those. We're going to go to the zone.
There we go, zone. He likes the zone. He gets sad. Gets feisty.
Right there.
Oh, my.
Why is that guy uphill?
Because it's Mike Evans. He's not happy with the contract I tried to give him.
Following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. But you look at this Bronco defense. In that win last week over the Giants, they were very good.
And they needed to be, because that game was a game you don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and they got it done.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Ready up.
They'll set up to throw. Steps away. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. 2nd and 5. As they've got it as we resume action. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 12 yards as they get to reset the sticks. He'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through him.
He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 16. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut.
Good call. Major P making another touchdown.
A great effort there with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the River Hogs post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. A 10-play drive that time, and was polished off by the touchdown run from the 16-yard line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So now the 2nd drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. Here's Nix. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Here we go, shot. Reload.
Nix to the air. He finds his man, complete. That's Herrera. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing Nix. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. To throw, here's Nix. And this one complete again to Mims. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Marvin Mims, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. Lutz with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has been a monster in the red zone here in these first couple of months of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in rushing touchdowns. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the 1st half. Back to throw now on 1st down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 24-yard line. Looking to throw.
That is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Amari Cooper in the final seconds of the 1st half.
And the Riverhogs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this 1st half.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Butker on for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told.
And it's Amari Cooper who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this 1st half. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the 2nd half in Week 8 in the NFL. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Well, the Broncos offense set to begin this third quarter. Now, they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Third down and 10.
No gain on the play. Here we go, set.
Off the play fake, Nick. And that will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
On the return, it's White. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. We know that. And you can see he comes into this week second in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his second interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
Now it's Nix. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Reynolds. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To throw is Nix. He finds his man complete. That's Herrera. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great play there. 35 yards. And the Broncos take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Lutz good on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Here we go.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Let's go now. Take go.
Back to throw here. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. back to throw. That is caught, and he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Again, he'll drop to throw. Out to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Their mobile quarterback. His second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Riverhogs have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Denver's offense ready to go again. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Nix, he finds his man, complete. That's Herrera. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4.
Ready up.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Come on, set. Hop, go.
Working out of the gun is Nix. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
They'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain night, and it's a good one. White now to return. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Barney, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. He'll drop to throw. He'll buy some time right. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 90 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And his big night continues on that last run. The yardage there going to move him over 100 yards now for the ball game. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Riverhogs add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And they'll take over inside the 40.
I was sitting there waiting to use the payphone. He tipped his hat like this, and guess who that was? Demario!
I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And he is going to have a 1st down here, and that should be the one that seals a victory. 134 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done, down to the 15 from the 21. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Now a handoff running through the middle. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
So this crowd will not go
8-0 in the Baja. There we go. Screw you, Knicks.
as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting